What do you mean, Twitch? What do you mean? Thank you, Twitch. Yay. More road trader. 2 days ago we killed a bunch of people. Yeah, we are going to football. I would like to speak with some of my crew members, but it will take a long time. A really long time to do conversations with them. There's some other truckers. Okay. So... yeah. To my quarters. Do I have to speak with her? To start this quest? Know more about the sacred mysteries of the Death Cult.
The Vizier taught us that there are many like us throughout the Imperium who spill blood in his name. Death cultists, as they call us. He said that no two death cults are the same, just as there are no two identical stars in the void. I will tell you about the blood-spun web, but I cannot speak on behalf of all death cults.
So right now I wonder if everyone has voice acting. Well, we will see. What is the cult's purpose?
The blood-spun web holds the bays of the flagship together with the threads of its faith. Such is our service to the Domini of the von Valancius line. The Undying One commanded the Domini to embark on a ship and sail the void's expanse. And thus, it became our duty to protect your dynasty and the Ark that became its home. This great relic of blood and adamantine.
Yes. That is formidable that she's still alive. She's constantly bleeding, and if she stops bleeding, she will cut herself to bleed. This is beyond. I don't know how she's still alive.
Some loathe and fear us. They call us murderers and reapers. Others call us dancers of death, who send the souls of the dead on their way. Both are right. Both are wrong. We are servants of the undying Emperor. When he whispers that the time has come for a righteous martyr's soul to be laid in his blessed hands, we come to claim it. When he whispers that the wicked must know of his wrath, we come to reap. This is how we maintain order on the ship, unseen and guided by death's will.
And I thought right now, I had some thought right now, she's probably speaking like this because of the blood loss. She's almost like on the edge of... Damn.
Death's whisper is unmistakable. It is not like the murmur of stars or the hiss of corruption. It is truthful, pure, unyielding.
Barely leaving.
Only the most eminent of us, the high spinners, can hear the whisper of the Undying One and give voice to his will. They must hone their senses and temper their body and soul for years before his call can reach them. If it puts you more at ease, you can think of these whispers as his providence.
And the funny thing is that they call themselves the spinners, because they jump a lot and spins a lot. Spinners. By blades. By blades! How do you know you have never made a mistake? How can you be sure you have never wrongly robbed one of your victims of their life?
We are carried along by a current of blood in the great river of fate.
Oh, yeah.
Life is not given or taken away by chance. If I see an enemy of humanity, my blade will sever the thread of their existence. I will not wait for a sign of his divine bidding. I am his will, and I do what must be done.
And if someone will stub his pinky toe, and someone will scream at the top of his lungs, like, "For the 7 gods!" then you will just find him and slash him. Because the voices will tell you. Jesus. Wow. Be that as it may, your thirst for blood is troubling. Yep.
There is no thirst,
No.
only duty. Killing brings us no pleasure. We are instruments of his will, and this is how we serve him.
But you love to kill for him. Let's speak about something else. How long has the Bloodspawn web been in existence?
Spinners carved the chronicles of our history on the stones of our temple long ago. But fate and time have erased our past, just as an exploding star erases a part of the galaxy from existence.
What are the responsibilities of the Vizier? Vizier? Vezir? Vizier.
It is the Vizier's duty
Vizier.
to watch over the flock, to lead those who want to learn more of the Undying One,
Viziers.
but are fearful
Okay.
of death, and guide those who seek answers in death, but do not know how to live. The Vizier protects all, those who do not know we exist, those who are grateful for our service.
He protects all, not
and
the Emperor?
even those who hate us.
Or you're protected
The
by two?
Vizier sees what is to come, remembers the past, and accepts the present. They spin a web of faith and blood so strong that no enemy may sunder it. This is the Vizier's burden. This is the legacy of the matriarch Spider.
Who is Matriarch Spider?
It is said that she was one
Madame
of
Web.
many, born in the void, the Domin's subject. She
Wait a
honored
minute.
death instead of life, and for this, she was persecuted. It is said that when the arch-enemy's forces invaded the flagship during a warp jump, she gathered the Undying One's servants around her and saved the ship from ruin. Together, they spun the first threads of the web to ensure that such devastation would never happen again. It is said that she was strong and indomitable, but as the years passed, her heart became as stone, and thus the Undying One whispered her name to the one who would become the first Vizier of the blood-spun web.
Yes, I know. They're called themselves spinners because they spin web. Not because they are spinning to winning. Why do you call yourself spinners? Ta-da!
Through blood, sweat, tears, and the strength of their convictions, the servants of the Undying One spin the souls of your subjects into threads of balance. This is why we refer to ourselves as spinners. Those who are newly committed to the blood-spun web are called lesser spinners. If they are faithful in their service to him, they may eventually become spinners. The most devout of us all are known as the High Spinners, of whom there are 7, each bearing a unique title. The Vizier, the first spinner, leads the cult. I, Kibella, am the second spinner. The third spinner's name is Io, and there are 4 more.
So there's 7 chaos gods and there's 7 spinners. Cool. You say that the god emperor is dead. Is death, sorry. There are some who might find the comparison blasphemous.
The Undying One is death itself. We serve him, and thus we serve death. This is not a comparison, attribution, or preference. It is the truth, and nothing can change it.
Can you teach me to follow the tenets of the blood-spun web?
The tenets are knowledge, an art that is passed down from one generation of the blood-spun web to the next. Even so,
And
there
the
are
sniffles
spinners
begins.
who will never fully comprehend this knowledge in the time allotted to them by the Undying One. The tenets dictate how one follows the thread of life, but they are also the thread itself, from first breath to last. The tenets cannot be taught. They must be lived. Only then will you understand.
Gesture the scars. Did you ever met Theodore von Valencius? Always address me as Domain. Domin. If the Undying One whispers my name, will you carry out his will? Oh. Okay, tell me about yourself.
I am the second spinner of the blood-spun web. A spear in the hand of the Undying Emperor. I am your shield and shadow. Your blade.
Do you dislike talking about yourself? Oh, success! A look of curiosity flashes across Kibella's face before it is masked by her usual stoic indifference.
The tenets compel us to let our deeds speak on our behalf. There is no one in the cult who does not know me. So I have grown accustomed to taciturnity in matters regarding myself. Ask, and I will try to give you an
Right
answer
now, I have
that will satisfy your
question.
thirst for knowledge.
Can I romance this goth girl? Can I help her? Can I save her? Tell me about your past.
I remember nothing of my childhood. The Vizier says this is because of my training and the injuries I received in battle. He told me it is the fate of all high spinners. The only memories I have are of the blood-spun web and the brothers and sisters who serve the cult alongside me.
So, what was like, and what do you remember?
When we were young, we would sew our eyes shut and wander through the bays for months at a time, starving, surviving. dying. This
Cool
trial
stuff.
of darkness honed the senses of those who passed it. We were elated, for we knew we were blessed by him. When we grew older, we learned to wield our weapons, and our mentors tested us with pain, poison, and the weight of deceitful words. In time, our bodies no longer felt pain. Our blood became resistant to toxins, and our focus could not be shaken. We were at peace, for we had shed everything that could encumber our faithful service to him.
Your focus could not be shaken. And yet, you have been shaken in a fight. You missed, I believe, 2 turns because you were scared?
When we came of age, we faced a great trial. A year-long vigil spent in unceasing prayer to the Undying One. When hunger and other base sensations faded away, we attained true comprehension of ourselves and our place in the world. Our place between life and death. We were proud, for on that day, he truly accepted us, and we accepted him.
Please don't die until our conversation will end. It must have been difficult to go through all of this as a child.
It is impossible to understand the value of your body and spirit if you've never experienced physical or emotional pain.
That is true.
Pain is temporary,
in some way.
but experience endures. Experience can be sharpened like a blade and turned into mastery. I've never regretted walking the thread I was destined to follow.
You never mentioned them.
When we join the cult, we relinquish our past. The blood-spun web becomes our new family. I have seen the pain, terror, and doubt in the eyes of those who hear the Undying One whisper the names of their kin. For some, the blessing of oblivion is a gift not unlike death.
You joined the cult, or you were taken by someone from the cult? These are 2 different things. Do you not wish to know what became of your family? You may not remember your real family, but are you truly so unconcerned by the deaths of your fellow cultists?
It brings me comfort when my brothers and sisters cross to the other side.
Of
The
course.
Undying One has called them to his side, so they can serve him in ways we cannot.
Of course.
No.
As I expected. Failed? Kibala is too devoted to the teachings of the web to let her emotions lead her astray. Oh. You have no friends.
Attachment makes us weak. The weak
Then I
meet
will
their
make you
demise
weak.
prematurely. But
I will
such
make you my
death
friend
does
and
not
save
please
you.
the Undying One. For a soul must not be claimed before their time has come. It is true that spinners occasionally cross paths with those outside the cult, but such paths always diverge in the end. We may walk the same road together, but we are nothing more than temporary traveling companions. It is similar for those of your retinue. Our threads may intertwine for a time, but all will go their separate ways, as is inevitable. But not you and I, Domin. Our threads cannot be unwoven, and only the Undying One will end my service to you.
So he unwoven our thread. Until death do us part, I think.
Know your enemy and prevail in battle. Know your ally and prevail in war.
Do you truly feel no pain at all?
You can see for yourself.
Kibala removes a small leather pouch from her belt and opens it to reveal several instruments of torture. What are those?
Tools for tempering the flesh. If a spinner neglects this
So
practice
she's
for
goth
too long,
BDS.
their body will weaken and their sensitivity to pain might return. If it does, they will feel the overwhelming agony of every wound they have ever endured and go mad with torment before the undying Emperor whispers their name.
Almost seems to give you pleasure.
Is it possible to experience pleasure if one feels nothing?
So if you don't feel anything, then why are you doing this? Let us see just how impervious to pain you really are. Assortment of small but sophisticated torture's tools are laid out before you. Drive along a needle into her eye socket, stab the sharp prongs of a steel fork beneath her clavicle, pierce her skin with several chained hooks. Eye socket. This is not a needle.
This practice is to fortify the flesh, not to mutilate it.
The needle goes in right between the lid and the eyeball. Kibala reaches out and adjusts your hand as casually as though she were straightening out the tableware at dinner. What? By the way, that was not a needle, that was big ass sword. And again,
you have found an interesting use for this tool, yet it still serves its
Kibala
purpose.
raises an eyebrow and she watches a crimson stain spread across her clothes. Can I kill her right now?
The
Oh.
flesh remains untorn.
God! The black chains dangle from Kibala's body. They look more like a macabre form of adornment than an implement of torture. Kibala gathers up the chains and pulls them until her skin goes taut. Ouch!
Do you have other questions?
Your fighting style is unique. Do you think it is something I can learn?
Your body will fail you, Domin. Your bones will break. Your tendons will snap. Your heart will stop. Our rituals of self-perfection are unending. They demand absolute dedication.
She's beyond
and
repairing.
decades of special training.
But I will try.
However, if you devote the next 30 years of your life to its study, you might be able to learn the basics. It is not difficult to speak the truth.
Oh my god, there is more. Gesture at the scars covering Kibala's skins. You torture your own flesh. What is the meaning of this ritual?
Torture.
You already spoke about this.
I bear the sacred marks of the Undying One's service. Death has bestowed them upon me. Though others may cherish hollow riches or meaningless beauty, it is my duty to cherish his gift of blood. Each wound is a symbol of our service to him. Each drop of blood carries his blessing. To renounce these scars is to renounce the Undying One himself.
It would be so funny if the last thing that she would said was like, and for now I have to lay down, and she would just
Death
That would be
whispers to
so
me,
hilarious.
you are worthy of bearing his marks. Tell me, Domin, do you wish to honor your flesh
She
with
stops
his
and
gifts?
tilts her head, then slowly, as if in a trance, she draws her black dagger. You notice several officers exchange worried glances as they eye the blade in Kibella's hands. Presume this will not be a painless procedure. Absolutely not. Put your dagger away. It would be an honor to bear the mark of the Undying One. I will do it myself. The fairy symbol into your skin. Should I do it? She will kill me? Can I save it? Nope. Why not?
Enough. You have made a mockery of the sacred ritual.
Shit.
So be it. The tenets teach us to hold no ill will. But I will have no part in this.
Watches you warily as you defile your own flesh. She takes her dagger away from your hand. Oh, crap. Do you ever meet Theodora?
I met her once
Oh, God.
when I was young. The Vizier saw a serpent hiding among those close to Domin Theodora, ready to sink its fangs into her throat. I was ordered to find the serpent and sever the soul from its body. I watched and waited for weeks. I hid among the shadows, the air ducts and the faceless masses. Once I found the serpent, I sliced off its head and returned to the temple. I doubt that Domin Theodora ever saw me, but the 3 ritual cuts I left behind on the body let her know that this death was pleasing to him. They sent us a grand feast from the upper decks before the cycle's end. We gave it to the hungry. The
Cool.
Gothic we use to
But you
communicate
don't like
is
to kill
different to
anybody.
that
You don't
spoken
love
on
it.
the upper decks.
You do not take any pleasure
Domin
of doing
has
it.
many meanings. Giver of life, Lord or Lady of the Ark, and Shadowless Sun. The matriarch Spider gave this title to the rogue trader who allowed her to form the blood-spun web. We use other titles as well. For example, Venai means Master of the Immaterium or Watcher of the Veil. Vil means one who must go to the other side. Amig means one you can trust in battle.
So, if the Undying One whispers my name, will you carry out his will?
I will listen, but I will make my own decision.
Ooh.